From the Cream City, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we're at American Family Field. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Now to the plate, here is Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 3-10.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first, in time, one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Next to hit is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. The 1-1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, David Rosario.
Next, here is David Rosario. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Wong has it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Steven Brault is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now to the plate, here is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Taken, but called a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go. Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
Inside ball.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Stepping in next, Christian Yelich. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Edwin Encarnacion. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as it's on the ground toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 302 is the average coming in. 23 homers, 39 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's Adam Frazier. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Adam played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Next up, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering. And there's a base hit on the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 offering.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 3 and the Brewers nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering. As he rips it on the ground to second. Newman brings it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Hit hard to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So now here is Luis Urias. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one, 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. King is right there, 1 down. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, David Rosario. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Urias backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Now at the plate, Manny Pena, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-0 the count. And the pitch.
Ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's...
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone! Solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Down and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Daniel Vogelback's next. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit weakly back to the mound. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw on third with 2 out. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Wong is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
0-1's the count.
Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Pirates 3 and the Brewers 1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1 and 2 for Christian Yelich.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Barehanded at his knees. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Next, it'll be Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in will be Jacob Stallings. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First delivery to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he flew out in his last AB. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now here's the first offering. Hit out toward second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and it's still 3-1. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as he hits one on a line to left field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He homered back in the third inning in this one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Urias stands at second with no outs. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
At the plate, Daniel Vogelback, and he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Fouled off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Vogelback behind, the ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Brewers strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, David Rosario.
David Rosario.
First offering on its way. As he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So the next to bat will be Edwin Encarnacion. No hits to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Next to stand in is Franmil Reyes. He grounded out last time up. And now the first pitch. Now the fastball was swung on and missed. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. 24 home runs for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Brett Anderson, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Brett Anderson.
In now, Adam Frazier. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Line down the left field line. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Colton Wong will stand in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. Grounded to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down here 5-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. First offering on its way. Anderson benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Slow roller out to short. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
So next to hit is Kevin Newman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Bouncer up the middle. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-0.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Oh, that's out.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard to short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So now to the plate, Luis Urias. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home.
Aye.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little
That's
under
ball
that.
2.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
To the plate now, Manny Pena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And that one yanked just foul. Urias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that. Just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Milwaukee leads 1. They're down 5-1. Brian Hayes digging in now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
13. Brian Hayes.
The pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to dig in, David Rosario, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Now here's the first offering.
That ball's back.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're up 5-1. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
So stepping in is Travis Shaw. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Daniel Vogelback comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
0-1, here's the pitch. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Liner towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers 1. And now here is Franmil Reyes, singled in his last at-bat. First offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 25,
Gregory Polanco will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
One and one.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. No balls and 1 strike. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Wong for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-1. Jason Shreve takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
number 55, Jason Shreve.
Now it'll be Colton Wong. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman.
And now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
At the plate, Keston Hiura. He swings and lines it to left. Polanco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Pirates rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Stephen Brault earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Mm-hmm.